Can you tell they're ready at Coors for a series sweep? It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series featuring the Arizona Diamondbacks, who look to stay alive, and the Colorado Rockies, who continue to roll on an historic September and October run tonight in Denver. Good evening, everybody. My name's Chip Carey, along with Tony Gwynn and Bob Brentley. The Colorado Rockies have surged to a 3-0 series lead. Very comfortable weather, and you got to give these Colorado fans a lot of credit. It was a nasty night last night. They hung in there, 50,000 plus. They're out again tonight on a 50-degree evening here at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. It is Game 4 from Denver, Arizona. It's win or go home time for the Diamondbacks, and Chris Young will go to work first. A strike right down the middle at 96 miles an hour.
You know, you're seeing two young guys for the Rockies who, have shown down the stretch that they can pitch.
Big breaking ball is hammered into left field, and Chris Young leads off with a single. Young a good lead, full count, running. Swing, fly ball, left field, playable for Holliday on the warning track. Young might be picked off. Morales runs right at it.
After giving up that leadoff hit, and now finding himself pitching to the 3-hitter with nobody on and 2 outs.
Little dribbler back to the mound. Morales has it. Inning over. Here come the Rockies. Bottom of a scoreless first at Coors Field. Diamondbacks fail to score in the top of the first. Here come the Rockies, looking to close out the series with Willie Taveras, Kaz Matsui, and Matt Holliday, the top 3. Todd Helton, Garrett Atkins, Brad Hawk, Troy Tulowitzki, Yorvit Torrealba, the deciding blow last night, and Franklin Morales on the mound.
In the first 3, he's fouled off to the right side, and that one he kind of fouled straight back. So maybe he's getting a better look at the ball, but I always felt like the more pitches you saw, the better you're going to be.
Into right field, but playable for Upton. He had him defended perfectly, and Taveras flies out. And there's one man down. In the air to center field. Young broke in, now has to backpedal. Into center field. So Holliday muscles a single up the middle, and that brings up Todd Helton.
He'll flip a ball to left field if it's out over the plate, and you come in, he'll try to turn on it.
Golfed into right field. That's a hit. 2 on, 2 out for the Rockies. Another 2-strike hit. There's something else. The Rockies have been very good during this incredible 20 of 21 streak, working the count and driving up the pitch counts. Owens will make his 24th, and it's hit in center field. Young, though, will have a play, and the inning is over. 2 hits and nothing else in a scoreless first in Game 4 in Denver. Scoreless first inning at Coors Field in Denver. That's the picturesque rock pile beyond the center field fence here in Denver. Two out. First strikeout for Morales tonight.
And you see that barrel coming through just a bit tardy. And so sometimes you're going to have to hit the pitcher's pitch in that situation in order to do some damage.
Lined fair and into the left field corner. Snyder smoked that ball, and he's on his way to second with a 2-out double. Upton's just 20 years old. That went over his head and behind his back. Was it a wild pitch, or did it hit him, or was it ball 4? Let's see. Snyder's on his way to third. Broken bat roller towards second. Matsui's got it. Inning over. To left, middle of the second inning, scoreless. There's your score, second inning in Denver. A 3-0 lead for the Rockies here tonight. To first, where Connor Jackson has no trouble. And there's out number 1. He appeared in 25 games for them in 2006 and beat out Clint Barmas in spring training. And Owings has his first strikeout tonight. Payoff pitch hit high in the air to right, but playable for Upton. And Mike Owings sets him down in order in the second. He'll
coming down the stretch, 12 hits in his last 21 at bats, 3 homers, 10 RBIs.
Ground ball deep short. Tulowitzki backhand leap throw, not in time. Infield hit for Owings. So here's Young. He singled his first time up, and he lines, caught again. Throws out, safe. This defense is unbelievable, folks. 1 on, 1 out.
We've seen him stay down on ground balls. We've seen him move laterally. Now Tulowitzki goes vertical to make a catch on that soft line drive, and another strong throw back across the diamond to try to double off Owings.
Pitcher running the bases, a left-handed pitcher on the mound.
In the air, shallow right, playable for Hop. 2 out. Ball 4, 2 on, 2 out.
And that's why in these situations, being willing to go the other way sometimes works to your favor, because they know you're pulling the ball.
Center field, base hit. Here comes Owings around third. The Taveras throw is off target, and the Diamondbacks finally come through with a 2-out run scoring hit. High pop. Center field playable. Taveras coming on. Inning over. But Mike Owings leads off with an infield hit. Connor Jackson drives him home with a 2-out single, and the Diamondbacks lead in a must-win Game 4. Back in Denver, Game 4 of our National League Championship Series. Chip Carey, Tony Gwynn, Bob Brentley.
And now needs to put some zeros on the board to give his team a chance.
Ground ball to short. Drew takes care of the opposing pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 out. Change up inside the bag, fair down the right field line. Upton had it played beautifully. Swing and a miss, a slider in the dirt. And he gets hit by a pitch. So those are even. And 2 are on for Helton with 2 outs. Popped up, and Helton struggles with runners in scoring position continue. He and Holliday now 0 for 8 in the NLCS with men at second and third, and Mike Owings nursing a 1-run lead. 1-0 Arizona after 3, and they're up here in the top half of our 4th inning in Game 4. Capacity crowd here at Coors Field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the air to center field, but Willie Taveras had him played perfectly. And there is 1 man out. We check in with Colorado skipper Clint Hurdle.
Clint, to use your term about your starting pitcher Franklin Morales tonight, you said at times he gets fidgety out there on the mound. What have you seen so far in the early going?
Well, he's been a little fidgety, but he's fidgety in the clubhouse too. You know, he's a young kid that's having fun, and he wants to do well, and you just let him make sure he breathes and let him go out there and pitch like he's in the backyard.
This crowd's been electric all series long here at Coors Field. Looks like they're giving the kid a little help too.
Yeah, they are. Everybody's pulling the same end of the rope, so we're just pulling for him. Hopefully, he just go out there and make some pitches and stay away from the barrel.
All right, Clint. Thank you very much. Upton drives that ball right center field deep. That'll one-hop the fence, and Upton on his way to second with a 1-out double.
And to be honest with you, I think if you're the Rockies, you're going to fear Owings more than you do Cirillo, because all these guys has the ability to hit the ball out of the bunker.
Popped up. Shallow left center field. Can anybody catch up to that? The answer is yes. Tavares there. High fastball. Inning over. Line to second. One man down. They have not exactly crushed the baseball in this series. Has a 4-pitch walk, has a man aboard. He's going. Pitch inside, 2 on. 1 out. Toriano's up. Little squibber. Owings diving stop. Looks to second. Throws to first. 2 out. And the Rockies are going to take Morales out of the game. Seth Smith will be announced as the pinch hitter here. 1-2 pitch, fisted toward left. Trouble if it's fair. It's fair. And 2 are going to score. Smith on his way to second with a pinch hit double. And the Rockies are in front. 2-1 your score. Everything that Clint Hurdle touches in this series turns to gold.
Well, if indeed the Rockies win this ball game and clinch this series, they'll have 8 days off before the World Series, and I would recommend putting the entire team on a plane and going to Vegas. Everything working for the Rockies right now.
Fisted toward first. Jackson gets it. And all hands are safe. Let's check in again with Craig Sager.
Well, this whole inning, Kaz Matsui, sitting over here in the dugout, was acting as if he was batting against Michael Owens. Every time Owens would throw a pitch, he would time his foot with the release of Owens and his foot. Just waiting for a chance. As we mentioned, they haven't faced each other in the regular season before, but he was up there getting ready perhaps to get a shot at him right here.
Into center field. It's 3-1. Tavares stops at second. 12 runs with 2 outs in the series, and the Rockies have a 2-run lead.
It's a nice job of just putting a barrel on the ball. Not trying to do too much with it. Goes right back up the middle. And the fans are going crazy here in Denver.
And here's Holliday. Swing, fly ball, center field deep. Young to the wall.
Ball elevated. Oh, what a swing. And he drives this ball straight away center field.
He hit that one out there where Bambi lives.
A 6-run 4th inning for the Colorado Rockies will chase Micah Owings. And he's aboard with a walk. Atkins went around that time, and that'll retire the side. A 6-run inning for the Rockies. 3 walks, a critical error, but Matt Holliday unloads. A shot to straightaway center field, and the Rockies looking to finish off the Diamondbacks in Game 4, have a 6-1 lead. Struck him out with a high fastball. 1 down.
Pitch up above the letters inside.
Driven to right field. Hump on the run. Sliding catch.
Digs out a nice divot there as he slides and makes the catch.
Sinking line drive to right field for an out. A long fly ball to left field for an out. His first at bat. He swung the bat well. Has nothing to show for it.
Inning over. 6-1 Colorado. Middle of the 5th. A big night in Denver. A 6-run, 3-hit 4th inning. Only 2 of those runs were earned. And that's another theme that has been a big difference between these two clubs in this series. As Cruz takes care of Hop. And if Colorado hangs on here tonight, they'll await the finish of that Cleveland-Boston series, which has the Indians in front 2-1. Cirillo backpedals. Upton calls him off. 2 out. And since the wild card format began in '95, no team has swept both division and league championship series play. The Rockies trying to do that, as well as, guys, continue this incredible run of success by the wild card, getting into the World Series, which is 6-1 with 2 outs in the 5th. And the inning is over. Cruz has his 3rd strikeout. Tulowitzki, I beg your pardon, retired, and we head to the 6th inning. It's inning number 6, and it's gotten late for the Diamondbacks. Down 6-1. Little squibber to the right side. Here he is in the big leagues in postseason play. He wraps to short. Tulowitzki. Hit high in the air by Snyder. Holliday will come in. And Herges has retired 6 men in a row. Middle of the 6th inning at Coors Field. It's 6-1 Rockies. Last of the 6th inning, and Jeff Baker will come on and pinch hit for Matt Herges. As Baker down on strikes, Cruz has come in throwing some heat. That's 4 punch outs for him. What a difference that final weekend of a regular season could have made in the entire National League playoff picture. As a breaking ball takes care of Tavares.
The Rockies have obviously worked extremely hard on their defense, going all the way back to Tucson in spring training, and carried it right through the regular season.
Swing and a miss. Juan Cruz strikes out the side and ends inning number 6. Final 3 innings of this game, perhaps 6-1. Colorado in front. Well, America, that sign might be right. If you don't know these Colorado Rockies, you are going to start knowing them here in a week or so. They have had a magnificent run over the last month. Reaches into the glove for the ball, then brings it out, and then delivers homeward.
This is just the most recent incarnation of his delivery. Like a lot of veteran pitchers, he'll toy with different things mechanically and find something that feels good, allows him to get that arm in a good position.
Tapper right back to the mound. Upton is retired.
With that kind of depth, it gives you the opportunity to perhaps trade some of these young players to get some veteran pitching if that's where they feel they need to improve themselves. And I think the Diamondbacks are going to be a force to be reckoned with for a while.
Cirillo rolls out. 2 outs, 7th inning. Back to the mound. Callaspo can run, and Hawkins overran the baseball. Toward third. Atkins. Helton gets it out. 7th inning stretch time in Denver. Rockies in command of Game 4 at home. Let's check out tonight's Dr. Scholl's game summary. 3rd inning, the Diamondbacks picked up their 2nd lead of this series. A Connor Jackson single scored starting pitcher Mike Owens. Then Seth Smith in the bottom of the fourth inning, a pinch hit, two-run double after 2 walks. Rockies led 2-1. Matsui, after an error, lined a single to make it a 3-1 game. And then Matt Holliday crushed a 3-run homer over the boards into the pine trees in center for a 6-run fourth inning. Only 2 of those runs were earned. Purple rain could perhaps be in the offing in October.
They haven't really exploded yet in this series. But
not too many folks talking about the football team. Once quarterbacked by that man, John Elway. They're talking about the Rockies as Helton down on strikes. And Garrett Atkins up. Ground ball to short on the first pitch. Drew gobbles that up. We head to the 8th inning. Temperature dropping, but emotion sky high in Denver. Rockies up 6-1. There's your scores. We head to inning number 8 in game number 4. Line drive left field. And that's the first Arizona hit since inning number 4. So Eric Burns, the hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Fuentes, remember, was the closer. Another pop-up from Burns. That sums up his offensive series. 1 out.
Another guy who deserves a lot of credit is Clint Hurd. But about a month ago, the Rockies were 6.5 out of the wild card. I mean, there were people talking about him losing his job.
Jackson spanks a single into center. Good base running by Drew. He'll go first to third. And Arizona trying to come back now in this 8th inning. And Reynolds chases that high fastball. 2 out. Drilled down the left field line. That ball's got a chance. That ball is fair. It's a home run. A 3-run home run for Snyder. And that quiets the crowd. And all of a sudden, we've got a game. Fly ball, left center field. That's well hit. Taveras can't get that. That's going to roll to the fence. Upton around second. He's going to go to third. Relay throw is not in time. A triple with 2 outs. And the tying run will come to the plate in inning number 8. Brian Fuentes with a rare rough spot in the 8th inning. 3 runs are in. The tying run will come to the plate. Jamie Carroll checks into play third. Garrett Atkins out of the game. On to pitch is the Colorado closer, Manny Corpus. The potential go-ahead run comes to the plate.
In the form of Jeff Salazar, who also has a pinch hit home run this season for the Diamondbacks.
Got him swinging. Corpus takes care of Clark. Arizona gets 3 in the 8th inning. They leave Upton 90 feet away. 6-4 Rockies. Bottom of the 8th. Here's how the Rockies began their postseason run. The Matt Holliday score, in quotes, in the wild card playoff. National League Division Series Game 1, Jeff Francis terrific. Game 2, Matsui a grand slam. Game 3, their first playoff series win. In the NLCS, Jeff Francis dazzled in Game 1. Willie Taveras in Game 2, a diving catch and a game-winning walk. And then in Game 3 last night, Yor Vittoriano, a 3-run homer in the 6th inning, putting the Rockies up 3-0. But the Arizona Diamondbacks have battled back 6-4 last of the 8th inning, with Lyon out for his 2nd inning. Brad Hawk greets him, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored and a comebacker to the mound. 1 away. Breaking ball struck him out, and Tulowitzki knew it. Fly ball right field, but no carry to it. Upton is under. He's got it. And to the 9th inning we go. The Rockies need 3 outs. The Diamondbacks need 2 to tie after 8 in Game 4. 3 outs left for the Rockies as they seek the National League pennant. Jeff Salazar will bat for Lyon here in the 9th. Broken back grounder to Helton. Fair down the left field line. Another broken bat. Young around first on his way to second, and we've got action in the 9th inning. Popped him up on a 3-0 pitch. They let him swing. Matsui. 2 out. So center stage, Eric Burns. 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. Craig Sager reporting before the game that in the pregame meeting by the Diamondbacks, Burns said he was going to lead by example. He has a chance to prolong this game and maybe the season for the Diamondbacks. Check swing roller. Tulowitzki. Colorado's the National League champion. Colorado wins it 6-4. They're National League champions. Let's check in with Craig Sager.
Well, the Colorado Rockies are going to the World Series. Nobody has waited longer than Todd Helton. You said you wanted to win it for the city. Look around here and tell me what you're thinking.
Can't believe it. What a crazy game. Emotionally, you can't say enough about this ball club. The resiliency they've shown. Man, I don't know what to say.
You had the 3rd longest streak of any player in the major leagues without going to a postseason. For these past 11 years, when all your friends and everybody else was going on, you were staying at home. How difficult was it for you?
Yeah, it was fun. This has been a great ride. We're not done yet. We're going to keep it going.
A check swing roller, and how appropriate, guys, that the ball ends up in the glove of Troy Tulowitzki at short. The Colorado defense magnificent all year long, and Burns a head-first slide out by Plutty, and Todd Helton and the Rockies celebrate as National League champions for the first time in franchise history. They're headed to the World Series. Rocktober will continue. They're headed to the World Series in Denver. 6-4 your final. Back for the award presentation at Coors Field right after this.
The Warren C. Giles National League Championship Trophy is about to be awarded to the Rockies. Before we get to that, we've got a cast of characters up here who deserve a moment of recognition, I would think. Dan O'Dowd, the Executive Vice President and General Manager. Manager Clint Hurdle. President Kelly McGregor. the Mumford brothers, Dick and Charlie. Todd Helton's down there. Matt Holliday's over here. And so is Mr. Bill Giles, the honorary National League president, to present the hardware. Bill.
It is my honor tonight to present a trophy in my father's name, Warren C. Giles, to the 2007 National League champion, Colorado Rockies.
Can you even put this into words?
No, not at all. I'll tell you what, the best fans in the world are right here, and they got what they deserved, and now they get the World Series, and praise God, praise everybody that's in his stadium. Let's bring it home.
Dick, your brother puts it pretty well there. What can you add?
This is for all these fans, all the players, and all the employees of the Colorado Rockies. Thank you.
Mr. President, it's not a bad night.
Well, I want to congratulate the Arizona Diamondbacks. They had a great year. They were the National League West champions. I know we'll get wait. But ultimately, we got some unfinished business, and we thank you for getting us here. We need you the next 10 to 15 days.
Dan O'Dowd, you put this team together. You got a young bunch with some stars who, at this point, have entered the conscience of the baseball public around this country. When you see this team perform the way it did, how do you put that into words?
Well, I'll tell you, the one thing besides their talent, this is a group of young men with great character. And all those scouts and all those young men in Latin America and all those player development people that work tirelessly with this group, this trophy's for you too.
So exactly how long did it take to get those last 6 outs in your mind?
Well, they were in good hands. They were in good hands. This has been an organizational effort, and I have never been more proud of a group of men than I am of these men that wore the Rockies uniform this year. There has been a bunch of them, and they all made a difference.
Manager Clint Hurdle, and we have a little more unfinished business here because we do have an NLCS MVP award to be handed out. Again, Mr. Giles to do the honors.
It's my honor to honor a man who had a terrific season. His son Jackson is right here, but he is the MVP of the LCS, Matt Holliday.
I know that could go on all night. I know that, but I do want to ask you a couple of questions. Well, just take me back through the at-bat in the 4th inning and the 3-run shot that was just so huge for this team.
Well, you know, as runners on base, trying to score, looking for a pitch that I could drive, and he let the slider up, and just enough. Thank the good Lord that I was able to get an up on it, and it went over the fence.
You know, I asked Clint about this 21 out of 22. Is that something you guys talk about daily, or has it just gotten to be routine for you?
We don't really talk about it. We're pretty much focused on that day's business. And this club has had a great focus all season long of turning the page to the next day. And mostly what we talk about is fantasy football right now. That's about it. Really, we don't really talk about baseball.
Some might say this is a bit of a fantasy for you.
Yeah, this is pretty incredible. I'd like to thank the fans. They were incredible. They were huge for us. They were unbelievable.
Last question. You're going to the World Series, man. How does that sound?
That's unbelievable. I never dreamed to have this opportunity, and I thank the Lord that I could be a part of this team. And with this group of guys, I'm just so excited to be part of it. And this MVP award goes 24 other directions, and all the coaches and the manager and everybody that's ever worked with me coming up. And I just appreciate my teammates and all the fans.
Matt Holliday, the MVP of the NLCS and possibly more, and the Colorado Rockies, the National League champions. Congratulations, guys.